Hi, I am Hans and today I will show you our colony. It seems it will be really nice day. I will just check local surface mine. Do you want to know something about SAMAP, right?
Hi, I am George and I am new here. Of course I have questions. What is that weird train-looking thing?
SAMAP railway system allows you to effectively move cargo or people around your mining colony. This system is special because of its ability to tilt in the corners.
How it got its name? Sounds weird.
SAMAP means simple as much as possible. Why simple? Because this type of rails use only one block per one distance block and has least subgrids than other systems. Train can reach almost 300 km per hour. Our engineers also work on the second generation.
Why it uses that big cable and how it can support weight of that heavy train under such great speeds?
That cable is held by our magical technology of levitation. It's locked on position but still allows movement. That is better because of unstable subsoil and allows to balance tolerance due temperature changes. It is also cheaper to maintain, very durable and uses less materials.
Seem crazy to me. Oh, I see here is our main protagonist.
Of course. Cargo trains are the main user of this railway. We can transport goods, raw material and finished products. Like Prototech hardware.
How are these cars connected together?
All cars are not directly connected. They have adapter made from hinges and then held by connectors. These connectors are not usually connected because it allows rotation in the main axis. Also we have variant with rotor connections. Wait for me in the cockpit. I must move to the front locomotive to set up autonomous system. Now I need to turn on backward autonomous system and now hit third button on the right panel so we will skip next station. Now I will enter starting speed 40 meters per second in the backward direction. On the railway switches are allowed maximal speeds only 60 meters per second due to T's design. A lot of impact has also SIM speed which is not like 0.5. Less SIM speed means more bugs and clangs. Wheels can start bugging into the rail when SIM speed is lower than 0.8 because computer cannot fully compute physics.
How fast we can go and how it is tilting in the corners.
Maximal speed can be 100 meters per second without any problems, but to be safe we recommend 80 meters per second. Tilting is completely natural thanks to centrifugal forces and gravity. Naturally, it wants to find balance between these two forces. Gyroscopes works as buffers to prevent aggressive tilting. Switches are problematic also due to their design. They are held together with magical railing. ADN wheels must pass them and it creates vibrations. There is no way around this solution.
Here is placed power plant. Why? It seems like dangerous environment.
Nuclear power plant is located near the cold lake and produces electric power for whole colony. Place were chosen because there is this large reservoir of water which we need to cool down reactors and keep it in safe distance from the capital city and people. Train itself has its own reactors, so it's fully independent on the external sources.
Where are you going?
We must move to the front locomotive. Train will now change its direction. Meanwhile, till we reach our next milestone, we can see our minimap on the LFT side of our screen. Red dot shows our position. There are 7 train stations and several black arrows. They mark boarding areas. These areas allow us to place train on the railway. Train is also less powerful in this high altitude due to less dense air. So our braking distance increases, and on the other hand we can have small problems with heavy cargo because of lack of power.
Still ride feels really smooth. How is it possible? What is your secret setting?
All wheels has zero friction. That is a main key. It allows smooth movement on the railway. Correct strength of suspension is important too. Too much strength and it will be clumsy, less strength and you will met our legend Mr. Clang.
If wheels are not main sources of propulsion, what is a real source?
Thrusters. Electric and hydrogen. They are controlled by script which is located in every car.
How this all works? How does it communicate?
While is autonomous system online, then train receive information from transmitters in the pillars around whole railway. They send signal containing information about speed limit. Train receive it and tells to master relay what channel it must activate. Then master sends signal internally in the train and all slave relays will set their own scripts. Scripts now controls all thrusters. It is little bit problematic because each car has its own script.
Can we slow down, please? It looks really dangerous.
We already go relatively slow. But you are right. This area is the most dangerous. Rail is descending under angle almost 30 degrees and winding around the hills. That is why the train is so much powerful. Now we are arriving into production area. Production is focused on the newest generation of technology, Prototech hardware. Train now transports some raw and processed material. They will be refined and used in the factory.
What is that? Is that forklift? Are you forklift certified?
Yes, it is special forklift because these cargoes are very heavy and we need to reach very high. And no, I am not forklift certified. While filming this segment, I repeated the shot about 4 times because each time forklift would blow up in my face or there would be an unexplained clang who starts playing with the container like it's a child's toy.
We are loading complete products for our trade station, but I see you have problems with the forklift.
Yes, Clang doesn't like it. I hope our engineers will design new method for the cargo loading. Our next destination, capital city. The capital is the center of entertainment and housing for all workers in this colony. There is also a hospital, a fire station and main railway station. All drinking water is pumped from the lake and filtered. A part of city is also flight center.
Hi, I am Nancy and I will be your third person. My today's job is to deliver repaired bulldozer back to Deep Mines area. My departure time is same as train and I will follow him on my way because we have same target destination. These quadcopters are the only one solution how to transport heavy machinery to the inaccessible areas. They are useful but more expensive to operate and maintain than the train. We can see train winding in Tay Valley and gaining speed up to 100 meters per second. There is very narrow valley before our final destination where are many sharper curves and dangerous mountain walls. In the deep mines are harvested rare materials and also gravel for our buildings.
Now we must rotate train to keep our main locomotive in the front. Locomotive is little bit inclined due to bug boarding platform. Increasing our speed and video speed. Now are at the large intersection again. Train bugged again into the rail. Oil refinery is very important to supply fuel, synthetic materials, and gases for whole colony. Oil located on this planet is different than oil on the Earth.
I didn't realize I cannot pass with that big container, so I let him rest at the edge.
Oh, some sort of incompetent let garbage on the rails.
Yeah, it was me. These support bogies allows placing train on the railway. Now we must unleash all train's power. Reach maximal speed and activate hydrogen thrusters. Because now we will go to space. There are these gate-like things. They have very strong artificial gravity and set the train into correct position because sometimes it rotates around main axis and it would collide with switches and station. Our last destination, the Space Trade Station, where we can dock 6 spaceships at a time. I hope you enjoyed your travel around our colony. Hit the subscribe button to stay tuned, and next day we will show our passenger train.